it's Raquel on Recovery to Wellness. Welcome back. It's currently January 22nd, 2023, and I have about 20 minutes again. I have about 20 minutes before I have a therapy session, and so why not film a small life update kind of video? So if you were on my channel in the last week, you may have found out that I was psychiatrically hospitalized again as a patient. That was very interesting. It wasn't all bad though, and I can definitely talk about more of that, and I probably will, honestly. I can talk more about that in the future. I'm gonna probably show you a couple things maybe regarding that in this video, but I also just want to do a somewhat of a life update as well. So I was able to go to work on Friday, and my parents helped drop me off there, so I didn't have to drive, so that was fine. I actually did a matter over mind situation on Thursday where I actually did drive, and that was tough, but I got through it, and I didn't do anything to hurt myself, so all good on that front, so that was good. I still probably can't drive for a while, but that's kind of getting situated, and so I went to work. I have work again Monday, and then I have work over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so yeah. And I have to deal with some scheduling kind of stuff with work, just because probably can't do 4 days straight, not for right now at least, for a while. I never really, I did 4 days straight once, I think, in November, and it wasn't too bad, but definitely not there on that level right now yet. And then also I heard when I got discharged, I heard from the day program passages, so I just have to set up an intake appointment with them. So I hope to do that tomorrow morning before I go to work, and then I'll have the next 3 days off, so I'll be able to probably go live even on this channel. I mean, this is my only channel, but I'll probably be able to go live on like Wednesday. And then what else? Well, in terms of being a woman, I was a week late. I don't know why. Maybe all the stress of everything happening, but it has arrived. You can imagine what it is. It has arrived. Going through it. So that might also explain some of the depressive symptoms I was dealing with more in the last week. Because it was strange. Like, when I got out of the hospital, I was more depressed than when I was in the hospital for. This was a little odd. But I'm safe. I'm still safe. I have only really been hair pulling, skin picking lately. Certainly not the best kind of thing to be doing, and something I have to work on to stop doing again. Because when I was in the hospital, at least, they were aware of it, so I kind of felt like I couldn't, because if they noticed, I felt like I might stay in there longer kind of things. But now that I'm out of there, I don't really have the same level of accountability, so it's a little, I haven't figured out how to breach that. Like, maybe I have to tell one of my friends, like, hey, I didn't skin pick or hair pull today, and like, maybe I was thinking of doing, like, if I can make it a week, that, or make it a few days to start with, and then make it to a week, then I can like give myself some sort of reward in a sense for it. But I haven't figured that out yet, so, and hopefully I'll be able to talk to my therapist about it today too, so that might actually help. I might get more of a plan as to how to incorporate that further, because I haven't had therapy since I've been out of the hospital, so that'd be good. But I had my PCP appointment for my discharge plan kind of thing. So he is aware of things, and I also met with my psychiatrist, and he is aware of things. So definitely that. I would say, because Thursday I did the matter over mind kind of thing, so I had to, well, I didn't have to drive. I could have probably faxed it, but I was already set. I was like, no, I'm just going to drive, because I have to drop this paperwork off so that it gets done sooner. And we know me, like, time doesn't always my mind and time don't operate on the same functionality as they should, because everybody else's perception of time does, and so I kind of get, I just avoid, I naturally avoid things. So I was able to get that done, which was good. It was triggering, and there were urges, but I got through it, and so that was done. I actually have to get my sticker for my car. Keep forgetting that. Kind of important. I'll probably do that next week, this coming week. someday, Tuesday. I know where I can get it done, so I just have to go there. Yeah, I could go a different way. So I have to get my sticker done. I have to do that. I got this, so as far as, like, how I'm feeling emotionally, I've been better. Like, I went to work Friday, and that was good. It was fine. And, you know, even sometimes, some things, when I was even back, like, last Sunday, and then Friday, like, funny things happening at work, like, little, like, comedic breaks and such, within all the harder stuff, I suppose. I won't tell you the specific thing, but something that actually really helped me when I was in the hospital, when I was in the ER, and then when I was in the actual psych hospital, I got nominated for an award at work, and I will be receiving it. And that, obviously, I won't go into the specifics just because I want to keep Althea confidential. The only few things in my life that I can keep confidential. But that's really cool. That's really, really cool. So I think it said it's gonna mail it. They're gonna mail it to me. I probably want to show you anyway, but I'll probably frame it somewhere and, like, put it somewhere else in the house. That'll be cool. Actually, I really need to do room care, so I'm contemplating doing some room care today. I also want to shave and take a bath, but if I can do room care, that would be great. I just have to kind of cover up some stuff because I have been having a lot more medical, like, appointments and stuff, like mailed things, so I don't know where exactly they reside. So if I can just put them all in one place, then I could film myself doing room care. But I also got this lotion, Sun Ripened Raspberry. It was part of it's Bath and Body Works. Not sponsored, by the way, but part of the 75% off, and it smells really fruity and really fresh and really good, and I really like it. I guess it's an old scent that they've had before, but I really enjoyed the packaging. They always, like, update their packaging, if that's something that you're into. It's definitely interesting. Like, they always, like, update it and, like, come up with new things and take old things and make them new again. And, it's really cool. So I got this cool one, and I also got this little hand sanitizer, which, by the way, I should get rid of some of my hand sanitizers because that's a whole pile of them over there. There's probably like 20, honestly. So I, need to stop hoarding a little bit. But baby steps, right? Yep. I got this one, Among the Clouds. It smells really good. It smells kind of fruity and stuff too. Yeah, it's nice. So I got some new smells. The body cream, honestly, the raspberry thing, that was only like $4 because it was like 75% off. So it's nice. I read this book. So the hospital I went to, I haven't figured out what I'm gonna call it yet. We couldn't have hardcover books, which is interesting. So I brought this book. My mom, it was on my bookshelf, so I was able to grab it. We were able to have, like, colored pencils or crayons, but you had to return them by the end of the shift, kind of thing. But I was able to do some writing in them. I would also really love to read, because I haven't really read since being out of the hospital, honestly. And that was something that was helpful that I did while I was in the hospital. So I just wrote like, notes and stuff on it. So I think I might even try to film, like, doing that. Because it doesn't have to be this big, perfect thing. I definitely find the perfectionism has come back quite a bit since I'm back in my home environment. So that's where it tends to live and breathe. So I am trying to challenge it in some ways. Some ongoing process of that. I would say one of the biggest things, I'm probably going to film, maybe I could do something creative with it, like a voiceover or something with, like, creative stuff, but I think, so what I think of my psychiatric hospital stay is, it was very humbling. I had to wait 10 hours in the waiting room of the ER, and then I was in the ER for 3 days, and then I was in the psych hospital for a week. Like, it was it was humbling and it was interesting and it was there were like 4 or 5 instances where I was like, oh right, I don't work here. And so that was kind of funny. And also like going back to work after having been a patient was interesting. A lot more of it was just muscle memory. Like, oh yeah, I just opened doors for actual patients in my job. So that wasn't actually as strange as it might have felt otherwise. I got to do, I think I'd mentioned, no, I couldn't have because it didn't happen yet. But on Friday I got to do group, so that was nice. That was fun. I hadn't done group in like a month, so I just never really got around to it. So that was actually really helpful. And I did the handling an imperfect life one, which I really do want to bring some of my group ideas into like videos on here. I think that'd be fun and interesting. Also, way back when I started my channel, even like back in like 2017 more so, I think, because I struggled a lot in 2017. But part of like the allure of making videos was that it could be something I utilize when I'm not doing well myself as like a coping strategy. And so I would really like to do, as I continue to do more like video storytelling kind of thing and like getting footage of like just like background stuff like trees or like, you know, if I go out places or things like that, like get kind of stock footage is the term that I'm looking for. If I could do more of that and then incorporate like visual things and like fancy editing stuff and then like voiceovers, and I could probably do some really cool video stuff out there, and I think that'd be really fun. And I have one other photo shoot I did back about a month and a half ago that I never, maybe even longer than that actually, to be honest, but I have some videos on my phone about it, and I have some on my newer camera as well, and it's actually been really fun to do like photography filming shoots together. Like, I haven't recently, but that is something that's really cool that I really like. And I do like video editing now, which is really interesting. I'm still not like amazing at it. I'm definitely not perfect at it, but it is fun because, especially if it's been a long time since I've seen the footage, I have to like, I find it's a lot of revision, a lot of repetition in a sense. You have to like watch through the whole content, then you have to go back and then take out the audio, put in the music, put in the thing, edit out the things, and it's a skill. It's a skill, and it's like, and I don't even do that much editing anyway, but like it's comforting in a sense because it takes like a solid hour, an hour, 2 hours or so, especially if it's to make the thumbnail and write the description, upload the video, export the video, upload the video onto YouTube, do the description, do all the things. I don't know, it's interesting. So I have some videos I have filmed. I have a NAMI presentation preparation thing that I filmed that I really want to edit. I have one of my sketchbooks I went back through a few months ago, probably back in like autumn, that I filmed and want to edit and such. It's a little bit long. I have some other videos I filmed. I had a video that I filmed that was interesting about when I was living with COVID, like when I had COVID. I did like a 3-part topic in one video kind of thing, so I might try to like separate each, so it's like 10 minutes on this topic, 10 minutes on that topic, 10 minutes on that, and like create from one video like 3 separate videos. And then I have an apple picking one. I have another photo film shoot I did. I have like the snow sledding I did last year. Like I have content. I have much content to pick through. It's just about a matter of like actually sitting down and doing it. Like, and just like which actually is a fantastic recovery like hypothesis, because oh my gosh, I only have like 4 minutes left. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize. But that's a good thing to come back to, because my therapist, even when I was in the hospital, told the social worker how I know the skills, I know all the DBT skills, I just have to actually implement them. I have to actually do them. So maybe I'll work on that. So I do want to say I am feeling a lot better emotionally. I think I'm gonna be okay. Like, I think I'm gonna be okay, and I mean, I definitely had some more depressive symptoms and episodes since being discharged, more than I did when I was even in the hospital. And there were some complications, I suppose, some trauma that I didn't realize I had even put on myself that are now affecting me to be able to drive, which makes sense, I suppose. I think it probably makes sense. It was, you know, too close of an instance. So as I'm kind of coming back to my coping skills, and I'm going to be able to go back to the day program for a few months, and that'll be good. More of, again, kind of like the hospital stay itself, it was just like a tune-up for like just a, you know, Raquel.exe stopped working and we just had to shut it off and on again kind of thing. But, have you tried turning it off and on again? Yeah. So I think it was that, and I think I'm gonna be okay. And I think that I have a lot of content I can film for you guys. I want to do more like coping strategy based videos, and like I mentioned the traffic light, I really want to do footage of that soon. Maybe like I'll do that like Tuesday or Wednesday. And I want to go back to the library because I like the library, and I haven't been feeling like dead inside, I would say. It's been a few days since I've had that. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday was Saturday. What did I do yesterday? I think I slept. I slept most of the day, and then I answered some YouTube messages, which was helpful. And then I haven't been on Reddit, actually. Well, I was a little bit on Reddit today, but I hadn't really been on Reddit for like a few days. And then maybe I can share with you guys some of my favorite Reddit posts, because there's like some funny ones that really have happened and were funny. And then, another thing, what did I do today? Today, I hung out with my friend David, and he now knows about what happened and stuff too, which I think has probably made me feel a little more positive and like more like, yes, it is gonna be okay, kind of thing. We also worked on a puzzle and made quite a bit of progress on the puzzle, so puzzling is happening. And I have now 2 minutes left, so final thoughts. Perfectionism, need to combat that. Coping now is going to be a huge part of that. I have to finish eating dinner, take my meds, do my things. Tomorrow I have work. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I have off. I have a doctor's appointment. I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday. I have to call back the passages to set up an intake appointment. And then do a couple months of that, hopefully. By May this year, I probably by like March, April, start picking up an extra shift at work. And then May, go up to more days at work because I have to change my insurance. So that'll be that, but yeah. I had more of an honest conversation with my mom the other day, about kind of the situation and things, and it was enlightening, I suppose. It was also kind of scary, like just where my thoughts have been lately. It's just, because it hasn't like fully gone away. It's just, well, at least if I'm actually driving. But I brought my laptop with me the last time I drove, so wasn't gonna do anything because the laptop was there. But yeah, part of it is just kind of figuring things out and just maneuvering, and it won't be like that forever, and everything will be okay. And I'll end on these two images that I drew. One of them was watercolor when I did it, when I got, the first day I was in the hospital. Watercolor. And then this one that I did in the ER with crayons. It says, "It's always darkest before the dawn." Sorry. "It's always darkest before the dawn. Hold on, good things are on their way." Sorry, I'm getting text messages. But yeah, "It's always darkest before the dawn. Hold on, good things are on their way." And it's just really pretty. And it's got that nice, like, wax crayon like, residue. And there's actually stuff I want to do regarding my recovery art projects about these things. So, good things are ahead. I still have to do my 2022 year in review and my goals for this year and all of that, but I have to go right now, so Thanks for watching. Things are getting better already, which is great, and hopefully they stay that way. So I have to go right now. But okay, as always, stay safe, take care, be well, much love and light to you, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.
I can see a lighthouse through the smoke. Everything is lost, I know.